Isang makasaysayang big upset ang nangyari noon sa bansang United Kingdom nang minsan nang may isang batang Pinoy ang dumayo sa bansang ito upang labanan ang pinagmamalaking boksingero ng Inglaterra mula sa minimum division na si Mikey Cantwell na may alias na Matrix. Dumayo po ang Pinoy na tubong Silay City, Negros Occidental na si Jerick Hamili patungo sa London, Meanwhile United Kingdom para sa bakanting titulo na WBO World Minimum Title. Ngunit sa pagsampa nga po ng ating kababayan sa Inglaterra ay tila ba hindi ito welcome at puro pagbabanta ang naranasan ng ating kababayang Pinoy. Ayon po kasi sa mga boxing fans ng United Kingdom mga master ay dumayo lamang daw po ang Pinoy sa kanilang bansa upang maging isang human punching bag ng kanilang pambato na si Mikey Cantwell at uuwi nga daw po ang Pinoy na bugbog sarado o kaya naman sa ospital po ang baksak. Kilala po si Cantwell sa pagiging isang technical fighter mga master. Mabilis din po ito, malakas din po ang kalibre ng mga kamao nito. Isa din po ito sa mga top boxing prospects sa kanilang bansa sa United Kingdom. Samantala, ang batang Pinoy na si Jerick Hamili na ating kababayan mga master ay hindi nga po ganun katanyag ang pangalan, hindi ganun kaputok sa boxing. At sa unang tinginan ay aakalain mo talagang walang ibubuga dahil sa pisikal na pangangatawan nga po nito at mukhang tila walang bahid ng pagkabayolente dahil sa inosenteng pagmumukha nito. Kaya naman sa paglalakad pa lang po ng Pinoy patungo sa ibabaw ng lona ay tila ba may mga bumubulong at lihim na pinagtatawanan ang kababayan natin na si Jerick Hamili. Ang buong akala po nila ay literal na wala talagang ibubuga ang Pinoy. Kaya naman, dineklara din po sa laban na ito na isang heavy underdog ang Pinoy kontra kay Cantwell. Sa gabi nga po ng laban na ito mga master ay ni isa ay wala pong naniniwala na kayang manalo ng Pinoy sa kalaban na British fighter. Ngunit napakalaking pagkakamali pala ang mababang pag-estima ng mga British sa ating kababayang Pinoy. Kaya naman mga master, sa first round pa lang, naging agresibo na po agad ang kababayan natin Pinoy. Pinakita na po agad nito sa lahat ng mga British na hindi po siya isang madaling kalaban lamang.
First round and then defended it. Technical KO of Lalita Lareo of the Philippines in August.
Really is very tall, and the Filipinos are famous for the amount of weight they can drag off their fighters. So you wonder what this fellow walks around at in between fights. He's so much taller than Cantwell. The first feeling you get with Hamili, he certainly looks competent, doesn't he? He's quite at home in there. He's been launching some solid shots straight away in the first round. Little relaxed look about him.
He's got a relaxed demeanour, moves well, very smooth indeed. Not of action yet.
Cantwell's just trying to measure the southpaw jab. He's just trying to see what kind of jab it is. Does it always come straight? Does it only turn into a hook? He finds that the best method of getting past it. It's actually the first battle with the southpaw and the orthodox. It's the battle of the jabs first of all.
Cantwell looking to pressure. This is good work from Jamili.
The body shots there look certainly the more solid, the more quality punches have come from the visitor so far. And here he looks like a little tiger there, ready to pounce. Very confident looking kid, this one.
He's been lying his record of 8 wins, 5 losses and a draw. He's making a spectacular start here against Cantwell. Nasty moments, you can see he's cut on the bridge of his nose, is Cantwell.
Sa round 2 pa lang, nabigyan na po ng malaking pinsala ng Pinoy ang British fighter. Nabiyak agad ang ilong nito na siyang nagdulot ng pagdurugo nito. Katahimikan po ang bumalot sa arena. Ngunit sa tuwing nakakatama ang British, hiyawan ng mga tao. Binibigyan nila ito ng lakas upang lumaban pa.
Everything he does, he doesn't play around at all. All meaningful shots that he throws. Mickey's a great little battler, but with the face already damaged, and this fellow certainly, it looks as though he punches harder than Cantwell does. So you'd like to see Mickey doing in the first few rounds in a clever manner rather than trade punches. Cantwell's fainting to him now, trying to draw the lead and leave him out of range.
Swings from Cantwell, but they were landing on the gloves.
This little fella keeps very cool, very calm. He's switching uppercuts and hooks. There's that little bit of blood in Jamili's left eye. I don't know if it's just a... Well, that would certainly cheer Cantwell up if that's a little cut appearing. Jamili's left. It's difficult. I can see the red. It may be from Cantwell. It's difficult to say.
Yes, there's a lot of blood, obviously coming from the nose of Cantwell, so it's difficult to differentiate.
Cantwell, there's a lot of pressing in this round.
No, I don't think there is a cut.
It's just maybe some blood that's come from Cantwell. See, this is not Mickey's normal style, just boring forward without really thinking what he's doing. I can't see him carrying on with these tactics. Nose is fairly badly damaged too.
Yes.
Classy little punches he really throwing. When he misses, he doesn't leave himself completely open. So Mickey's going to have to work for the openings here. I mean, I agree Mickey should be feinting and hassling him a little bit, but he doesn't want to be reckless.
Good shot over the top. Cantwell rocked a bit. Jamili thinks that he may have seen something. Another good shot again. That right uppercut brought the cut.
It's amazing for a young kid, the coolness. He's like a real experienced campaigner here. The coolness he showed it in delivering that uppercut all the time in the world. Didn't hassle himself, picking his shots away nicely. And with Mickey not boxing his normal style, he's leaving too many openings.
Cut getting worse. Seems to be widening, and blood right down his nose now and across it.
I mean, I wonder if the corner have told Mickey that they can't handle the bleeding. There's a possibility this could be stopped. I mean, because it's not in the eye doesn't mean they say that the referee won't stop the fight. And the way Mickey's boxing, it's not his normal style, and I wonder if his corner haven't told him he's going to have to do something drastic here. He's actually looking for a knockout. There's no way Cantwell makes this many mistakes in the first 3 rounds of a fight.
Grinning through the blood, Cantwell. Forcing himself forward, but the class is showing.
Sa mga sumunod po na rounds mga master, bagamat naliligo na po ng dugo itong Briton, ay patuloy pa rin po itong nakikipagbakbakan, nakikipagsabayan sa Pinoy. Talagang matigas din po talaga itong Briton na to mga master.
As I'm just sharing the previous round, for the first half of the round, before he started to make the mistakes, he got himself on top. But he can't continue to box like this. This is not his style.
He's less frantic at the moment, looking for the opening.
Yeah, well, he knows that that's not his style. He can continue to box like that. He's not a knockout artist, so what's the more chance of him worsening damage if he goes for a knockout? So he has to box style and try to get himself back right here. I mean, it is a bad injury. Every little mistake he makes, this cute little fella's punish him. It's so cute.
Yes, he's got low, that. It really points to him.
Cantwell's fainting and he's trying to hassle Jamili, but he's not drawing any lead. The little fellow's just taking his time, just throwing punches when he thinks the time's right. bad little boxer we've got here.
Just keep amazing myself when I look down and see that he's just 20 years old. He's got so much composure.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, we forget the tough school that they're run over by because he's lost 5 fights. You think less of him, but we'd like to see some of the people who've beaten him. Campbell struggling now to get past the southpaw jab. He's settled his own pace down. He's trying to do it in a clever manner, but now the southpaw jab's giving him some problems.
There's a better right and a left. Just encouragement for the fans of Mickey Campbell.
Trouble is, he just had to trade those punches. Jamili come back with 2 of his own. Campbell's trying to get past the southpaw jab. He's trying to draw it. He's trying to force this fella into making some mistakes now.
There's been a real pressure that he's been able to put on. You'd hardly say that Jamili looks flustered.
Nullified a lot of Jamili's work. He hasn't allowed Jamili to get...
Sa round 5 mga master ay nagsimula na pong makontrol ng Pinoy ang laro. Pinaglalaroan na lang po nito ang kalaban. Wala naman pong humpay sa pagdugo ng muka ang kalabang Briton.
The uppercut is a difficult one to block from the southpaw stance. That's the one that caused the damage in the first place and is worsening as going on. Mickey wants this all right, doesn't he? He's really going for it here.
This is what he's been fighting for through his career. One of those brilliant amateurs that Britain's had in the last couple of decades. Twice an ABA champion.
Well, Campbell landed the better of those 2 shots. Cantwell using more savvy now. This is more like his own boxing style, forcing mistakes, thinking what he's doing. He was just a little bit reckless for a couple of rounds. Cantwell's not allowing Jamili to tee off on him now. Making quite so many mistakes, a little bit more control in his boxing now. Good burst of punching from Jamili. He really is such a cool little customer. For 20 years old, he's so cool. When they trade off, he certainly has the quality in his punches. Like he's forcing and kind of cupping a little bit.
Around the gloves of Jamili tells its own story. It's a dark shade of pink, absorbing the blood from the nose of Campbell.
See, Campbell's trying to draw leads and Jamili just looking straight back at him. He just likes to work at his own pace. Campbell can't force him into making mistakes. Again, the nose. Looking as though it's got a little bit worse.
Absolutely everything, Campbell, but look at the fight back here from Jamili.
See, Campbell's boxing as though he knows there's no way that this can go 12 rounds.
Sa round 6 mga master, grabe, nakakaawa na po talaga ang Briton. Pinaglalaroan na po talaga ng Pinoy, hindi na po ito nakakatama. Sa bawat suntok po ng Pinoy, mapapansin mo na tila nga ba may awa na to dahil talaga naman pong duguan na ang Briton na kalaban.
This fellow's so cool. 20-year-old, amazingly cool. See, Cantwell just needs the confidence of knowing that his time is not limited, that he's going to be staying in there. The swelling on that nose as well, Simon. It must be interfering with his breathing. You see him opening his mouth now and again. What a problem right away in the first round too. forcing things. This is better. He's making Jamili miss now. Not quite so reckless. You can see he has to think every move. They can't afford any more punches. That's a nice little left hook. That looked to have a little effect on Jamili there.
Yes, he looked flustered for the first time. Now then.
The punch just seemed to catch him on the ear. Just seemed to trouble him just momentarily. Campbell's making him miss now. He didn't miss that one.
He'll be right as he came in.
This is a better round for Campbell so far.
Looking much more effective now, that on the side. It's more like it. Jamili looks to slow down a little.
Campbell looking a bit more mature now, maybe the maturity and the strength. Maybe we've reached a stage now that Campbell can start taking over a little bit, but he must get confidence that the injury can be handled by his corner. He must forget the injury and just stick to his boxing. I mean, the referee hasn't hounded him, he hasn't stopped to look at it again, he hasn't hassled him in the corner. So he better just get it in his mind that everything's okay as far as injury is concerned. Just stick to this boxing, good calculated boxing. See, Jamili really should be raising the pace to stay with Cantwell. He's not doing that. That is a good sign for Cantwell.
Sa round 7 mga master ay nahatulan po ng knockdown ng ating kababayang Pinoy. Pero di pa rin po malinaw talaga kung knockdown nga ba ito o naitulak lang dahil sa leg po tumama ang suntok, hindi naman po sa muka. Ano sa palagay nyo mga master? Comment kayo kung knockdown ba o slip lang ito.
You win world titles away from home, you want to win world titles, you got to go out and get them. So you'd expect maybe Jamili to raise his game a little bit. With that southpaw jab again. Both doing a fair bit of missing here. I don't see the reason for that. I think they've both bounced off each other. I don't think that was a low punch.
Yeah, I thought there might have been a couple earlier, but not then. Swung it round.
That's a terrible piece of refereeing, I don't believe that. That has just cost little Jamili around and done big things for Mickey Cantwell. That one little incident gets Mickey Cantwell right back into the driving seat here.
And the fans at the back who won't really have seen that, but it actually ran it round the neck and he swung him round.
That was a terrible,
there was a knockout.
Terrible piece of refereeing, that was disgraceful. Good news for little Mickey, I suppose.
Well, it may well have given him a point. Certainly a point he wouldn't have got anywhere else.
Exactly, so that's how the way things are going. It's looking like a 10-8 round for Mickey Cantwell.
And has brought his supporters into it more, given him the confidence, and you can see it's disrupted the composure that...
Well, Jamili's work has been the same quality about it in the last couple of rounds as it did have in the first 3 rounds. So I think Cantwell beginning to make an impression on him, and maybe we've seen the best of Jamili here. Maybe he's got nothing more to offer than we've already seen, and maybe Cantwell can just stick with what he's doing and just kind of grit his way away here to victory.
He's gritting his teeth here, all right. When he got caught coming in, Jamili knows that this is a pretty important stage here for getting real success.
Cantwell's digging some good punches in here, and a good round for Cantwell. With the knockdown, although we don't agree with it, we have to score it. The referee's the man, he decides. No way, in your wildest dreams, with a punch, threw him off balance, and the referee's deemed that a knockdown. Good news for Cantwell.
Sa pagsapit nga po ng round 8 mga master, dahil nga po sa matinding pinsala sa mukha ng Briton, ay nagpasya na po ang referee at doktor na itigil na po ang laban.
Walking towards that southpaw jab and hook. I wonder if he knows this is the last round, Simon.
And suddenly Jamili's picking up the pace, he's picking Cantwell off. Campbell struggling in the corner, and the crowd in the corner willing him to get out of it, but he's taking some leather now. Suddenly the fight switches again.
See, as soon as Campbell becomes sloppy and goes looking to do damage, that is when he ends up with the second prize here. Things were going nicely. We don't know what took place in that corner. Maybe he's been sent out for the last round, but he's gone back to this overly aggressive, sloppy stuff, and he's running into trouble.
And the punches that are landing for Jamili are making the cut that much worse. I can't believe if it was close to going in the last round.
Ngunit hindi nga po natuwa ang mga kababayan ni Cantwell sa pagkapanalo po ng kababayan natin. Pagkatapos po kasi itigil ang laban, ay binupo ng mga ito ang Pinoy. Hindi po natanggap ng mga ito ang pagkatalo ng kanilang kababayan.
What a shame. Take no credit away from Eric Jamili. He fought very, very well. But just when Campbell looked to be getting something going here, the fight's over. Jamili has won the world.
This young man from the Philippines. And yet again, as Barry McGuigan pointed out before we started tonight,